Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. You are watching The German in New Mexico. You can see I'm in my favorite outfit again, sleeveless shirt, so I'm ready for really anything. Today you're joining me to clean my garage and get it ready to be my gym. The place I'm renting right now has a really big garage, and you will see in a second. It has enough space horizontally and vertically to do a lot of exercises in there. So let's get to it. Okay, we are in the garage, as you can see. I hope the echo is not too bad, but that's why I have my little microphone on there. Let me show you around for a second. So what I currently have in here is bicycles, a yoga mat, it's a little step ladder, and then here up on the beams are my rings. So far they've held up pretty good. I asked my landlord if he's okay if I put up rings for workouts, and he said, should be okay. If the beams start flexing, just take a break. So he was pretty chill about it. There's some other stuff in here that I'm just storing for now. And then I have a little box with some workout implements. There are some little weights in there, some stretching bands. The landlord left a washer and dryer, but they don't work. And I have a mirror, because I like looking at myself when I work out. That's me. In true German fashion, I'm wearing socks and sandals. Let's open up this garage gate. Now you can kind of see that there's a lot of open space to do activities on. First I thought about using it to park my car or work on my car. Since the weather is always so good here, I do that outside. It's hard to show in the video, but it's pretty dusty, or it was pretty dusty. I swept it out fairly thoroughly, moved all the bikes outside, so I have more space to clean, and then put everything back. Time to get some water in the bucket and the mop. So I just got done mopping. You can still see some wet spots in there. The water that came out of the bucket was very brown and dirty. It's almost like pouring out some chocolate milk. But yeah, it's looking a little better. It smells different too. It smells like wet dust or wet cement. And I just touched it. It's still kind of dusty. Maybe I'll just have to go over it again a second or third time in a few days. Okay, here are my rings. You can see they're attached to the wooden beams, and then they hang down to the floor, still on the concrete. I got those during the Corona pandemic when most gyms were closed. And I've had them since. I've used them here and there. I'll link those rings in the description below, so please go check them out. They're really nifty. You can put them all the way down to the ground or just above the ground and then do some rowing exercises. They're quite nice. I recommend them. I got myself those foam squares with puzzle edges. I will also link those in the description. I have no idea how they are yet, but let's unwrap them. I have a knife, put them down. Now look at that. They all fit together very nicely. I just kind of jammed them together like an idiot without really planning how the pieces will fit together and how the edges will fit on, but it turned out nice. You can see it came with these little closing pieces, I don't know, corner pieces to give them a straight edge. And I have some left of those. And you can see there's some tiny gaps, like right here where it didn't fit quite perfectly. But I mean, for the price, I paid $38 for the set of 12. I don't know how many square feet or whatever this is. And it's right underneath my rings. So that will give me some protection. I'm hoping to get a little step stool instead of the step ladder. But I also want to do my stretches on them. Maybe use the wall for handstands. Guess I'll figure it out. You can slide them around pretty easily, which may or may not be an issue when I start exercising on them. But again, I'll find out, I guess. They seem nice and cushioned. That's pretty cool. I read a review that said the pieces are very different in color. I didn't notice that yet as much. Maybe some have a little bit less of a sheen. Some are a little bit more matte. I don't know. Doesn't matter to me too much. It's in my garage. It'll get dusty. I'll link them in the description. You guys can check them out. Came together nice and easy. And I will report back. Okay. Now you can see them with my yoga mat and the mirror. I just did a bit of a stretch. It's kind of a 30-minute yoga session, if you want to call it that, kind of hitting a full body stretch essentially, top to bottom. So far so good. Didn't slide around much. I may have to get a few more tiles for the top, maybe 6, because I am a long boy. We'll see how it does over time when the dust creeps back in. And you can see it's pretty dusty. Right now I'm in socks, so I could just wipe it off with my socks. But I may have to bring in a bucket with some water and some rags to clean this. Here are a few more workout implements I regularly use. You can see it's a stretching band. One of my friend's sister gave that to me. She's a physical therapist and she has literally miles of it just sitting around. Then I have 2 cute little pink 3-pound weights. I use mostly for shoulder exercises and T's and Y's. And then I have those perfect push-up things. And I've had those for at least 10 years now. I bought them during one of my trips to the US and I've had them since. And I've used them here and there. Again, when all the gyms were closed. Outside my garage in the backyard, there are these sandbags, and I think I will use them because weights are expensive right now. And those bags, I don't know how much they weigh, but they're at least 50 pounds, 60 pounds or something. So you can carry them around your backyard, just kind of like a carry. And here again is the whole setup, the pads, the yoga mat, the mirror, the rings, the small little workout implements in my garage. This is the start, and I'm going to be using it a few times a week, either for stretches or little workouts, and I will report back. perhaps make another video of me working out, using all that stuff. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your interest and your time. Please like and subscribe, leave me a comment with suggestions or questions, and please share this video and my channel with all your contacts. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next one.